Hey everyone, Rick here, and I just got a package in the mail that I thought you may be interested in. It's just a small little package, but it's been a while since I've done an unboxing, so this will be the most recent unboxing that I've done. This over here in the back, don't mind that. That will be in a future video, but it is related to this, as a matter of fact. So let us crack open the box and see what's inside. You already know by the title of the video, basically, what this is. But specifically, this is pretty exciting. There are a few things in here, and I am super thrilled about them. Now, we will put these to the side for now, because these are the two most exciting things, but these other two packs are absolutely still very useful. Because what are these? Well, you know, Dwarven Forge, they held a Kickstarter 3 Kickstarters ago for their city builder system, which is what that material is over there, where you can build a village or a town or whatever. Well, as happy as I was with my rewards, I think I ended up getting the 10 set pack. So you could build 10 cottages, which were, I can't even remember how that went. If it was like 6 Tudor and 4 stone, that may have been the breakdown. But anyway, with all those pieces, at least, you know, the stretch goals made it even more than 10 individual dwellings. So we need more roofs, though. So yes, it's 3 Kickstarters later. I play with this stuff every once in a while, but I needed more roofs. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and place an order on the Dwarven Forge website. You know how long it's been? If you go back and actually take a look at my video run through of my Dwarven Forge resin forest village set. That was years ago. I wasn't even living in this house at the time. That was the last time I think I actually ordered from their website, because everything since then has been from the Kickstarter. So yes, each one of these roof packs is going to come with 4 roofs. Now this is, of course, the Tudor and clay, the Tudor style of, you know, the dwelling, and then the clay tile roof. Now, just the detail they put in these pieces. Of course, this is their Dwarvenite stuff. So, yeah, you can... Guys, I love this. This, I have gone off on Dwarvenite in the past on how much I love it, because you can take this and just put it in a box, or, you know, put it in a tote bag and take it with you wherever you want to go. Maybe sometime. I just recently went to the Container Store, got a whole bunch of big plastic tubs, and that's where I store all my Dwarven Forge, because I used to have it kept in their white cardboard boxes. I've gotten rid of all those plastic clear tubs, and now it is so much easier to access. And so obviously the bottom of here, you got dwarvenforge.com. Now, folks, is the time to purchase Dwarven Forge stuff, because they're in between fulfillment of Kickstarters. Shortly, they are going to be fulfilling their latest Kickstarter. So I ordered this just a few days ago, and it's here already. So now's the time. You want to place an order and get it right away. Now's the time to place an order with dwarvenforge.com. But anyway, so yes, in each of these packs are going to be 4 more roofs, which is plenty. Plenty of roofs. You can see kind of over there. I know I'm actually having this set up is a lot more useful than I thought it was going to be for this unboxing, because you can kind of see. And I will do a full video on this village later, but just the roofs on the dwellings is perfect. And you obviously need the clay, Tudor, and the slate stone. And so eventually what I had to do, like for these two dwellings over here, is I use these. Now these actually look fantastic. They're floors. They happen to be trapdoor floors. You can actually pop that trapdoor out of there, but they have these small stud corners. You know, they have those posts for the wall posts, but you can do these small ones with the railings, and then that ends up making it look really kind of cool. So I actually like that, because I ran out of roofs, so I had no choice but to do that. I did have to do one over there. I'm probably going to replace that now with one of my slate roofs. I also did this kind of town criers tower looking thing, which I like the idea of the 4 balconies, but without there being a roof there, it just kind of looks off. So, oh yes, that's going to get a roof as well. But I actually had an extra layer of buildings that I ended up not being able to put out there because I ran out of roofs. Honestly, I ran out of floors too. But when you want to make a huge village, obviously you're going to end up running out of materials. But anyway, so yes, each of these roof packs will have 4 roofs. Here is the Tudor clay roof pack. These are fantastic. All the details, the sculpts on these is awesome. I go with the pre-painted. I believe they have unpainted versions of all of this as well, but pre-painted's where it's at because I can use this. Tomorrow night is the game night that I am going to be running an adventure in that town. And if I had just gotten these today, sure, probably, just these few roofs I probably could have popped out in that time. But honestly, now I don't have to. I can just stick them on there. Here we go. These are gorgeous. I love the slate stone roofs. That is just fantastic. You see the wood kind of detailing on those. And again, the detail with all the like green moss or whatever that could be. So, yep. These are perfect. They also have the half roofs. Because if you look over there, I'll zoom in. Oh boy, the top of that inn actually has, it's kind of glaring, but that's slate roof, but a Tudor style on it. And that made the inn look really cool, I thought, because it has a stone foundation. So, but the full-size slate roofs just have the stone exteriors. So if you ever want that kind of slate roof, but a Tudor style exterior, then you'll have to pick up the half walls because those have Tudor on one side, slate on the other. But then yes, there are the 4 slate roofs with the stone. So we have 8 new roofs. Oh, that is amazing. They're $12 a roof, if I remember right, because I believe each pack of these was $48. They are hefty. There's some substance there. Your roof is not going to go flying off. The paint jobs are obviously oh so well done. But folks, honestly, this is what I've been waiting for. I was waiting for these to come back in stock. They are back in stock. I've ordered 2 sets of these. What are they, folks? Dwarven Forge miniatures are some of, if not my absolute favorite pre-painted figures of all time. Now, I don't care if they are these Dwarvenite material figures or my absolute favorite are the older, like harder plastic figures. But so this is the first time I'm seeing these in person as well. So live reaction right here, right now, as I take a look at these, because I've only seen pictures before, but these are kobolds. These are pre-painted kobold miniatures. Let's pop some of these out of here. And there are several poses to these. Don't mind my bandaged finger. These are little guys. You can see, that'll focus. They're green eyes. They have some, light armor, maybe just like a vest or a ripped tunic or something. These are spearmen. You know what? Let me see if I can do this. Hopefully I don't destroy something here. I am putting this on a tripod. Let's see how well this works. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yes. Kobold miniatures, folks. They already have lizardmen, townsfolk. They had skeletons and orcs. I have those, but they're in the hard plastic and no longer available on the website. But right now on the website, you can get ratmen, lizardmen, kobolds, villagers, city guard, and they have castle guard, but they are all out of stock right now. Otherwise, this unboxing would have absolutely included the castle guard. But these kobolds are just too cool. These are the infantry with the little pouch and the shield and the sword. Feisty little guys. And I'll grab another miniature of regular size to show you how small these guys are. And then here's a little trapper with a net. The sculpts are awesome. And you can get these unpainted as well. So just the sculpts themselves are really cool. There's a lot of character in the head and the face. And the limbs and the claws and everything are really nice. There's even some scaling to the skin, kind of. And so, yeah, this is just a good tabletop quality paint job where it's now painted and ready to go on the table. See, from this distance, they look pretty just nice, right? On the table. And that's about as far away as you're going to be looking at them. But just for the sake of having a camera here, we can get up close. And this is like a prowler, so he's just really kind of slinking along. I think these all... No, they don't. I could have sworn the miniatures said DF or Dwarven Forge on the bottom, but these do not. So there's 4 poses so far, and there are, in a pack, there are 4 trappers, 4 spearmen, 4 infantrymen, 2 of these sneaky guys, 2 of these guys, which are wall climbers, folks. They are made to be able to, come on, focus, to cling, to hook onto a dungeon wall as if they are going to, from the darkness, knife in mouth, pounce on an adventurer. Yes, you get 2 of these climbing kobolds as well. Love it. Then, before I get to my favorite miniature, now these are all awesome, but I actually have a favorite. But here is a shaman, a kobold shaman. You got the dagger, the knife, the skull on the staff. And again, good detail in the face. Love the robes this guy has on with a medallion on there. And on the back, little pouch. Looks like a hood. So that you get one of these kobold shaman. This is possibly my second favorite. I just love the standard bearer. Kobold standard bearer, flag bearer. He has a worn, torn flag, and he is rallying the kobolds. From the back, there he is. You get 1 kobold standard bearer. So already, look at that. There's a lot of figures there, and you have to remember there's 3 more of those, 3 more of those, 1 more of those, 1 more of those, 3 more of those. So there's a lot of figures in this pack, but folks, come on. This is The ultimate figure. Come on. These are Kobold Goat Cavalry. Yes, that's right. Look at this. Now, these goats, what do you even call these? These are goats with wings. What kind of creature is that? This is like, some crazy mixed up version of like a griffin or something. So instead of a griffin, you have a goat with wings. You have a horned goat with wings with a kobold riding on its back, spear, javelin in hand, holding it by the reins. Folks, you get 2 of these. You get 2 of these kobold goat, these winged goat kobold cavalry. Good grief. That is just too awesome. My gosh, is that fantastic. So that is that. And so obviously you still have all this left. You just diving into the dungeon with all your kobolds. Folks, Dwarven Forge, after this next Kickstarter of theirs, which is going to be Caverns, I believe, you are going to have a pre-painted miniatures Kickstarter. That's right. Dwarven Forge is going to have an entire Kickstarter dedicated to miniatures. Can you even imagine? So they already have lizardmen. They already have ratmen. They also have those little devil newt figures. They have a lot of villagers, but we could always use more villagers, especially since there's only, 7 or 8 poses of the villagers currently, and they're duplicated in a set. But so here's just another set of these, more kobolds, because why not? You absolutely can have an entire squadron of winged goat kobold cavalry. It is simply fantastic, but I honestly just love the basic infantry also, because now you can have an entire kobold army. But this is just fantastic in a dungeon. To populate it with these good-looking figures. Again, they come unpainted as well if you want to go that route. But just look at that. This is like a whole company of kobold spearmen. Doesn't that just look amazing? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind because these figures are awesome. Can't wait to see what Dwarven Forge comes out with next. Folks, come on. This is too much. I need to cool down. Thank you all so much for watching. I love it. I'd be on the lookout for a more detailed video of that later. And until next time.